sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. This guy is certainly playing with some confidence right now. 4-1 to start the season. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tapping just shy of the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now just got to eliminate those interceptions.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The rushing numbers for Taylor in last week's ball game: 15 carries, 80 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
You look at this Arizona defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I would have loved to have been in their meetings this week and hear that grizzled old defensive coordinator talk about, well, you did okay, guys. We did all right. Holding to 13 was pretty good, but this week, I expect it to be less than that.
I'm going to need to hear that a lot more often. I don't know what it was, but I liked it. That's good. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
That's a play that may get lost in the grand scheme of things, but one thing's for sure. You certainly don't want to go 3 and out to start the game. So that's a nice job of finding the right play call and coming up with a first down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Richardson off the play fake. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And he is going to have the Colts first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Ready. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. First down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who is shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another first down.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, but not quick.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the right hash. This from 45. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
And the numbers for Benson in last week's ballgame. 14 carries, 54 yards.
Not an horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Colts first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Richardson working from the gun. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing now is Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Murray going to fire this out to Harrison. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here trying to tie this football game. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
He'll start with a give to Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get it.
They go play action with Richardson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards? That play. They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Now 3rd down and 7.
Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Ty Zentner now. Greg George deep for Arizona. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here is away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Here's Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Murray going to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To throw is Murray. Again, that's Watkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. A short one there, caught by Warren. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precise. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On now is Ty Zentner to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. On the return, Dortch. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Murray now. Open man here is Benson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A final shot before half from Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. headed onto the field. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense throughout the first half of the season. As you can see, he's the NFL's leader in touchdown catches. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. On play action, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison, right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Cardinals.
From the out route, incomplete. It's Harrison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Ryland for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, set up. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now it's Richardson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down.
That's good for a Colts.
And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Inside relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Richardson out of the shotgun. It's caught. Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, Richardson. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
At the 15-yard line.
Richardson. Buying time was left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, 15 yards. And the Colts get a bit closer.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you said, I got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Arizona.
To throw, it's Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. First carry for James Conner. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
A gain of 12. First down, Cardinals.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. and a couple. From the gun, Murray. This one caught right on the 6. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Richardson looking to throw this. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
Ready.
On the option to give to Taylor here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. And it certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. Now a 2nd and 2.
Get it.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Come on.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Past the 60.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
60 bites.
Richardson looking to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. For the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
18, Marvin Harrison Jr. A gain of 12. And the Cardinals first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give left side for Benson. Oh, able to avoid him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Murray. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Here's Murray. That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr., 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Ryland on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let go! Viking 18! Ready.
Now Richardson. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That's another.
Ready.
1st down.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Gets his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Back to the air with Richardson.
They shakes him off. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the
65.
12 yards. That's good for another.
Taylor going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
13 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another run here with Benson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A give up for middle with Benson. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
47-yard attempt.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now they get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And it's complete to Mitchell. Still going. How did he stay on his feet? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
142 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. On first down, right back to Benson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they